What's up, everybody? We are back with the Bootz and Scootz Detoxify Hour, and we are going to be rocking a little bit of Destiny tonight. Joining us this evening
Oh yeah.
This is Scoots.
And this is Bootz.
What's up, Boots? How you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to be back playing our game of choice.
Yes, we're a little bit of Destiny this evening, and we have got quite a show lined up for you tonight. It's actually going to be a real fun one, and by fun I mean we are going to start off by doing co-op. We're going to be doing some co-op into the Prison of Elders, one of my favorite Destiny party events, and I just think it's one of the coolest things ever. So, without further ado, I'm going to select it up, and we are going to go in and see if we can't just rock this out.
So this is like a surprise show for our viewers. I know our viewers keep on talking about how we're going to get on a schedule and stick to it, but Scoots and I were texting each other earlier today, and we're just like, we got to play some Destiny. We've been playing some Dark Souls. We've been playing some Grand Theft Auto. It's been a minute since we've played Destiny. And if you've watched any of our other episodes, I'm sure you've all watched all of our episodes. You're all devoted fans of every single, every one of our episodes, each greater than the last. All of them great. But we've been talking a lot about Destiny and how we're just basically gearing up for Destiny 2. That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to play some Destiny 1 because we're on the tail end of this game, and we're just going to we're going to try to see it into the sunset, right off into that Destiny sunset. Play a little bit of Layla tonight, and talk about Prison, Scoots. What are we doing?
So the prison tonight, you can use up to 3 players, of course, but Boots and I are such masters at this game that we are going to just...
Masters.
Yes, sir. We're going to be a twosome party tonight, and we're going to rock some Titans this evening. The modifier is melee damage, so that's how you get your bonus points. And our goal here in the first round is to get, what are we getting here, Boots? Is it 30,000 we need to get?
Yeah, the prison, it's been a while since we've done a prison. And as Scoots alluded, normally you would do it with 3 people. We're both like pretty much maxed out characters. We've been playing this game forever. We've logged a ton of hours into it. It's a challenge still to do the prison when you're with 2 people. So that's actually more fun. What do you think?
I think that we're going to probably have some high level of success with the 2-man approach here, and let's just see what
we'll be fine.
Yes, and we're going to get right into it and start playing right away. I am rocking a lingering song hand cannon just to make it more difficult for myself.
Hand cannons. I mean, Scoots and I are we're devoted players of this game, but we're definitely. I mean, gosh, there's so many people who are just hardcore about Destiny and have all of like the god roll guns and everything else. Scoots, would you say you have a god roll anything in your inventory right now?
The only god roll I have in my life is, well, none. So no, I don't have a god roll. But you know what? That's okay. Every time I roll, you know, I'm gonna make a pun here, but you know, I'm rolling with God, so it's all good.
Right.
You know
what? I just remember that I'm supposed to be doing melee kills. That's how we're gonna get. Although you know what, you don't need to. I just saw you melee it, dude. That was awesome. So what? You know, but here's the thing. Scoots and I, we've been playing all these other games. If you've watched any of our other episodes, we've been talking about how we love to play co-op games, and we haven't been playing our absolute favorite game, which is Destiny, which is the easiest game out of everything we've done so far to actually do co-op. So it's kind of funny that it's taken us this long to get back to this game and show people how awesome it is to do co-op. I don't know. Let's talk about how we're doing co-op even right now. Like, maybe. What do you want to say about it, Scoots?
Well, the reason we love this game so much, aside from its really, really amazing gameplay, and it is amazing, you know, everyone's got their own first-person shooter, but the ease of joining each other in a fire team is just selecting the person's gamer tag, and you know what you do? You just click on Join Party, and voila.
or join fire team, I think is what it is. Like when you join a fire team with anyone while you're playing Destiny, you basically then become able to just play with them and do anything in the game. You're now just doing it together. And this is an example of why it's awesome to play with somebody. Oh shit, Scootz, you're like, there's a bunch of dudes over there, buddy.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, just stay alive.
I'm doing my super.
Nope, stay alive. I'm just gonna.
I got a super.
Okay.
It's on. I got my hammers. It's going on.
Got the hammers of justice going, baby. Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Bootz.
I should mention that that both of us, or Scootz did mention that we're both playing as Titans. Bootz, this is Bootz talking. And actually, you know what? People, you're watching Scootz's gameplay tonight. We're deciding to change that up. I think people are getting tired of watching Bootz's gameplay while we're playing Dark Souls. We had to do that because Bootz is lagging terribly behind in Dark Souls, and so Scootz is trying to help me out in that game. Go back and rewatch those episodes when we're playing Dark Souls, and you'll see a little bit of that. Dark Souls is another amazing game, but the way you co-op in that game, not nearly as equivalent as what we're doing in this game, because when you're co-oping in Destiny, it's like we're both trying to just survive. There's not like Scootz is being brought into my game or whatever. It's like we're just doing stuff together all the time.
All the time. And that's the part that makes Destiny so enjoyable, is that we just join on one another. It's easy, and for those of you who've been playing this forever and a day, you know, you get it. But
yeah,
if you're not
preaching to the choir on that.
I think so. But if you've never checked it out, and like I said, I'm sure you have in some level, or you've played the demo or whatever.
People are probably at least aware of Destiny, or at least I hope so.
Yeah, this is definitely got the notoriety of like a Steven Spielberg movie. This is a big budget game, and people love it. And Destiny 2 is coming out here very shortly.
Yeah, so I think and Scootz and I were just commenting before we were logging on here for our broadcast. It looks like Bungie's already really gearing up for Destiny 2. Another fun aspect of this game is that, and really another way that the game just takes over your life. I guess it's good and bad, but is that there's an app for your phone where you basically the app helps you like manage your guns and your inventory and your various characters. And that app is currently, it seems like they're already transitioning into Destiny 2. It's not even working at the moment, so I don't know what I'm going to do without my app, Scootz. This is pretty intimidating.
I think that's the reason it's the reason I died before my app wasn't working.
Yeah, you didn't have your app fully functional, so that's why we were just, I think I'm about to kill this boss, dude. Sorry. I mean, like, I know we're trying to get a lot of points, but I had my hammers, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go for it. So, what just happened, Scootz? What do we do?
So, first of all, that was awesome. Nice job. Second of all, there's 3 rounds to the prison, and we have to accumulate a minimum of points to get some rewards. A first round point total of 4,700 is very respectable.
That's all right.
And it's respectable for the first round, seeing as we didn't go through all the ads. And
yeah, I mean, first round you don't need to try to kill everybody and get every round completed, because in the prison you actually start getting points deducted if you start taking too long. So you have to find the balance. It's a challenge, and especially when you're playing with 2 people. We've already talked about that. But are we gonna get some good loot out of this, Scootz? What do you think?
I'm hoping to get something that'll pop me up to a 398. Now, 400, obviously the top light level. Anybody who's playing this game is, for any amount of time, probably has all their characters at 400. Me, I don't, because I'm special. That's all.
Yeah, and I should mention, just to point out how much we've dorked out to this game. Scootz and I have definitely logged a lot of hours into it. But this is Bootz talking, and I have 2 characters in this game who are both currently level 400, and that basically means that I've like maxed them out. There's nothing more I can do to even improve its stats, or I mean, I could of course get some special weapon that has all the perks and the god rolls that everybody's after, but they're maxed out. I mean, there's nothing more to do on those characters. and my third character is currently at a 399. That's what I'm playing with right now, and that's like it's so nerdy that basically I have like 3 different character types, pretty much 100% maxed out. And did it take an embarrassing amount of hours to get here? Of course it did. So
embarrassing,
what to talk about?
Awesome. Or awesome, you mean?
Right.
You're doing things the right way as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. We've talked a little bit about Destiny, and while we're playing other games, just mostly because we're let's be honest, we're playing other games, buying our time, waiting for Destiny 2, and gosh, I really hope that Destiny 2 doesn't just massively disappoint everybody. That would be a sad thing, but it certainly is possible. I mean, that there's other games where there was plenty of hype around it. Should we tell people a little bit about a game that hyped everybody up and we totally bought into it, Scoots? I don't know if you want to talk about that tonight.
Well, it's okay to talk about it because it happened, and it's been several months now where I feel like we can now acknowledge the past, which is okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm ready to talk about it, but we should probably talk about it. Just to, and maybe we can, maybe I'll get a little bit of therapeutic value out of talking it over right now in front of our audience. What do you think? Let's talk about it.
So I think so. So let's see if you can guess what game we're talking about. First of all, it was a highly hyped up game about an open universe that you will be able to meet up with people and do everything together, and the exploration will be phenomenal. And it's all about reaching the center of the universe. Pretty cool.
What game could we possibly be talking about? I don't know. And anyone who's a video gamer and who has not been living under a rock will probably know the reference. Of course, and people who are not gamers or maybe like just watching us because they maybe are checking out PlayStation feeds or whatever, they're probably like, what the hell are you guys talking about? But let's just go ahead and reveal what we're talking about, Scoots. What are we talking about?
So if it's not my sky and it's not your sky, whose sky is it, Bootz?
Oh God, it is No Man's Sky. Of course, that game what was that last year? Was that a 2016 release, Boots?
It was
No Man's Sky came out.
It was either real early 2017.
I'm still so bitter about it. I just haven't been able to like fully contemplate when that happened. But yeah, 2016. Yep. And you know what? We were in the middle of playing Destiny. Like that was still a heavy Destiny 1 period for both of us. Like
it was.
That was a period of Destiny 2016, like the heyday of Destiny. I would even argue where the Taken King had been the release in the Destiny world, and like it was Taken King was amazing. Had an amazing raid, amazing just a world in the Dreadnought. Anyway, I mean, anyone who's played this game probably knows a little bit about it. If you haven't played the game, I don't know, you can probably pick it up for like $10 and get like an amazing amount of content right now, and just go through it. You probably could get all the way through the game by the time Destiny 2 comes out. I don't know. But
the missions.
Anyway, yeah. But I keep rambling on. But what happened is there was we were almost getting to the lull where like Destiny was like had this big high peak, and then it was kind of coming down from that, but we're all just like, but there's just gonna be this other game called No Man's Sky coming out, and maybe all of us who like Destiny, we're probably gonna love this other game. We should all play that. And so like a lot of people we played with, we're all ready to jump on board and like meet up and like play this other game, and it was supposed to be like this big open world, and it was gonna be this huge place to explore. What happened, Scoots? What would you say?
So
where did it go wrong?
So in retrospect, it went wrong from the moment the game loaded. And what I mean by that,
where didn't it go wrong? That's a better question, maybe.
It was definitely like a pile up on I-95 kind of situation.
Oh my God.
So the beginning of it, in the very beginning mission, it was cool. You're like stranded on a planet. You got to find resources, build your ship, get off this planet, mine resources. I was like, hell yeah, I'm all about that business. And then what I didn't realize, and then Bootz and I were playing this together pretty much, not in the same game though, because that was promised and never delivered. Yeah, it was bad because it was literally the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
Well, I mean, you were in theory the point of the game is you're supposed to make your way to the center of the universe, and I guess silly old me, I figured that at least as you made your way into the center of the galaxy, that things would actually be a little different. Like maybe somehow things would change, or you'd get a different class of things, or things would start getting in any way different. Didn't happen. And then the other thing that didn't happen, Scoots and I we were like party chat, like we're doing now. We were playing the game. Of course, we're doing it separately. Scoots is like off on some planet in the middle of the universe, and yes, it's big, so it's like, I guess we're impressed by the size of it, but we're like, I wonder if we're going to be able to meet up. Like, eventually when we somehow meet each other, we'll like play together, and that'll make this so much more fun. And basically, there was never any like element of like co-op in the game. It was just you and the universe, an entire universe where you were the only player in it, and that was just. I think if anybody knows the story of the game, that was like a huge. Everyone was just upset about it, and basically revolted against whatever the game company that made that. They got like, people were pissed. People were angry, like very angry about that.
There were some death threats probably.
Anyway, I mean, we're not, again, Scoots and I are like, we're not on the cutting edge of any kind of like gaming forefront, but like we did, that was a game where like we were both excited about it. I think just a ton of people were excited about it, and boy oh boy, we were disappointed along with everybody else on that one.
But Bootz, remember all those people you met along the way though in the same universe, and just meeting people.
Yeah, meeting people. And if anyone is getting any kind of sense of what the kind of games Scoots and I like to do, I mean, everything that we've shown in our game feed has been us playing together. We love, that's the biggest thing in PlayStation that we both love doing now, is just being able to play a game where you can play with a friend. I almost feel like I don't ever want to play a one-person campaign anymore. It's kind of. Do you feel the same way about that, Scoots?
I do. I don't have as much fun really playing a solo game, unless it's an indie title maybe where it's like a Journey, or like even an Abzu, which was still really good.
Yeah.
But when that was my main problem, and Bootz and I have had this discussion, but we're going to share it with you because we know you want to hear it. I am a huge.
Round 3, by the way. I'm sorry to interrupt our conversation,
Yeah.
but are we, because we're like playing a prison? We're already in the 3rd round, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I'm mailing as much as I possibly can.
I am really not mailing as much as I should. I'm sorry to interrupt our conversation about other stuff that's much more important than what we're doing in the game. But because we're talking about some heavy stuff tonight, Scoots. I mean, I feel like being able to talk over No Man's Sky. I feel like I've a little bit of anger is releasing.
Hey, Bootz, would you say?
Thanks, man. I appreciate like the therapeutic element to this right now.
Would you say
I might be able to forgive? No, I can't forgive.
No.
It was the worst thing that ever happened in gaming. That stupid, horrible No Man's Sky. I'm sorry. I'm really bitter about it still, Scoots. Help me out, man. How can we move forward?
Well, yeah, it was a steaming pile of dog shit, and
It really was.
It really was.
You're trying a lot, man.
Yeah,
I get that I'm like a super awesome character and you're not, but
I know. I suck. I'm not good.
Also, we're like, you're probably like a little bit emotional about No Man's Sky 2, thinking back on it. I imagine that's impacting your gameplay right now.
At
least a little.
There's no question about that. I'm very distracted with my gameplay because of how shitty No Man's Sky was. Yes.
That's it. That's the excuse, at least.
That's it. That's all I got, guys.
But I mean, we were talking about like first-person games and just like generally, like I was literally in the PlayStation Plus menu the other day, and like of course there's some really amazing games, and just the PlayStation Plus, in case people are not familiar, you have to like subscribe to PlayStation Plus in order to do co-op or anything online. I think Xbox does that too. I think this is nothing like unique to
yeah, Xbox has their marketplace.
So you got to pay like basically like like it's like quarterly. I think you pay a fee to basically like, and it's not even that much. It's like $17, $18 like every quarter. So it's like, I don't know, $60 a month, $80 a month, or I'm sorry, $80 a year to be able to play online. I mean that's a small price to pay in my opinion. To be able to play. But anyway, you also like they give you like free games like every month. PlayStation Plus gives you a bunch of games that you can just be like, here's some games because you're a PlayStation Plus member, and they're often older games. They're often like indie games. Scoots, you are really dying a lot.
I am.
I guess I'll go revive you again, man. I mean,
I don't think I have my solar burn on.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even check what the burn or anything was. I'm just like, whatever I was equipped with, I went right into it.
Yeah.
And you're probably not maxed out, obviously, and we really got to hit 30,000. Are we gonna be able to do that? You think? I don't think we're gonna do it. We were like burning through this, dude. Like this is round 3. We're kicking ass right now.
Okay, we got We got to melee as much stuff as humanly possible here.
Thank you for the reminder. I'll try to do that. I'll try to make sure I died. Uh-oh, Scoots. Where you at? I'm watching your guy. Melee. I'm seeing you do some melee. Good melee, man. I mean,
Thanks,
I think I'm probably part of the reason why our score isn't very good. I was focused on No Man's Sky and my anger and bitterness.
Yeah, it's still fucking us over. Yeah, I'm done.
Oh no! Oh, damn it!
That's all right.
Okay. Well,
that's gonna give us it's gonna give us a chance to get back on the melee horse.
Yep. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we should probably explain what happened there. What happened, Scoots?
Well, I died, Bootz died, and I died a lot. And so that resets the round, and we lose all the points that we gained during that round, which isn't a bad thing, because we need to make up 17,000 points. So we just... And I think I was probably overdying, because I might have gotten a little aggressive.
You're probably focusing more on actually getting points, and I'm just shooting guys. So, you know what? You were actually probably doing the right thing, even though you were dying a lot. I should probably melee a whole lot more, and I'll try to focus on that again this round. Hopefully. Are you? God damn it! You know what? My gun is just too good. That's the problem. It's like I shoot dudes and then like they're just dead, and then I don't have a chance to melee them. I need to like shoot them in the leg or some shit, and then I can.
See, when you're shitty like my guy, the gun, I'm not gonna have that problem. My guns are decent.
My gun apparently. Jeez, I mean, I'm shooting these guys in the leg and I'm killing them with one clip or one pulse round.
What are you rocking there?
I can't remember. I think I did. You know, this gun that I am currently using is actually one where like I watched a video about a gun that was available from one of the vendors, and I actually actively went out and bought it because some.
Oh, nice.
Some YouTubers like ourselves were strongly recommending go to the vendor, get that gun because it is a very good roll. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I totally was just like, hey, I could use any help I could get because it's not like Scoots and I have not completed raids a whole lot. We haven't gone through. I mean, we've done it a couple times, but we're not like super into like we met people playing this game who did like 90 raids, and anyone who and our friends online, they'll know exactly who they are if they ever watch this video.
Oh yeah,
we met some people playing Destiny, and like they were like not ashamed of the fact that they just did raids nonstop. I don't know how they found time to do it. It's just amazing to me that people could do it as much as they played this game as much as they did.
No, that's the whole thing with the raids is, I mean, at least for me, this is my experience. is that the raids for me were at least like a 3 or 4 hour commitment. I mean, they just were.
Oh, more than that usually. Often the raids took like 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes to go from beginning to end. Oh,
well,
man, I'm gonna almost die.
I got you, bro. You know, yeah, the raids, but the raids are fantastic. And you know, I was thinking about something that Bootz, when you brought it up about wanting to play single player games or not wanting to play single player games. And I think a case in point for me, and Bootz, I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, is one of my favorite series of old was the Fallout series. And
yeah, Fallout.
Fallout is yeah, let's talk about Fallout a little bit. Fallout is a phenomenal series, and it still is. I mean, I'm not taking a damn thing away from it, but where Fallout has failed, and where I probably put, 80 hours into it or whatever, and the reason I never finished it.
Like Fallout, like, are you talking about Fallout 4 or Fallout
I am.
4?
I'm talking about,
okay.
I'm talking about where Fallout 4 fell short for me. Still a solid game, no doubt. Hold on. I got it.
Oh yeah, I see you doing your hammers. Go Scoots. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I'm focusing on trying to get melees, and now I'm really feeling like I'm not contributing very much. But I totally know where you're going with this, Scoots, and this is a good topic of conversation because both Scoots and I played. I definitely started playing Fallout 3.
Yes.
For PlayStation 3, I guess, and played the shit out of that game. That game was amazing.
An amazing game.
Just for its time, Fallout 3 was just fantastic. And then of course Fallout New Vegas. And then was that it? Or were we waiting all the way till Fallout 4 for PlayStation 4?
That's correct. That's why it was such a big deal. One of the reasons, I suppose, it was such.
So then Fallout 4 came out for the PlayStation 4, and I guess both. I mean, in case people haven't already guessed what kind of games we like to play, but Fallout 4, in my opinion, it was a huge disappointment that Fallout 4 had pretty much zero online capability. It was like we couldn't play together, and I figured like that had to be the way they're gonna bring Fallout to the next generation of gaming. And how amazing would it be? Like, I would love to play in the Fallout universe alongside my broski Scoots over there.
Oh my god! I'd be playing.
Like, how great would the game be? It would be fantastic. Like, you're like surviving the nuclear holocaust or whatever, and you're like just fighting against mutants and all that cool stuff. It would be so fun to sightsee together in a game like that. I would love it.
And the game of itself it's a really good game.
It's a solid game. I mean, like, Scoots and I both played 4. We're not shitting on it, but it was a completely just one-player game, and which is exactly what the old games were. So like, there was nothing wrong with it. Like, they followed the formula. They but Scoots, where did you end up in that game? I just dropped it. I just stopped playing it because I was basically, I wanted to play Destiny more. I wanted to be like, I want to play a game where I can play with people. I guess I don't know if maybe Scoots and I, with our limited time to play games, like, it's so much more fun to play with somebody, like a friend or.
Absolutely.
So logging all these hours into a game like Fallout 4, of course, I was just like, I'm done with this. I don't really, like, I'd rather spend time with friends and play something where we're all doing something together. I don't know, we've all grown, Scoots, haven't we?
I think we are. Reinforcements, we got some serious work to do.
We really need some melee. I feel it falls.
Oh, no worries.
Alright, I'm definitely getting more melees this round, and you know what, maybe we did and again, probably my fault, I did so few melees in the beginning, a few couple, that I feel like I'm probably at fault for.
Yeah, we can still get it, we can still get it.
Yeah, no, hey, look at that, we're like 26,
yeah,
we're almost there, we're gonna get a shitload of points for killing the big bad boss in the middle there too.
Yeah, we got a melee him.
Is there any more,
yeah, there's ads. Yeah, there's ads.
Is there another round? You think?
No.
If there's another round, we for sure have this, but
No, there's no more rounds.
You don't think so? Okay. There's a wizard in the middle.
I had to shoot him or else I was gonna die. Oh, there's another ad.
Alright, so he seems like he's almost ready to die here. I'm gonna try to melee him.
Yep.
I punched him in the balls. He's still alive. Maybe you can go and punch him.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure.
And I just died. Don't die, dude. Nice job. Thanks for reviving me, Scoots.
No problem, Bootz.
So, but yeah, you know what? Like Fallout 4 is a great example. I was starting to talk about the PlayStation Plus.
Alright,
oh, I just punched him to death. I think I got. Well, you know, we're just shy of the 30,000, so I think that means we can do it. We're gonna make it. I mean, so we should talk about the rules of the prison. What happens?
Yeah, please fill our viewers in on the goings on of the prison, sir.
Well, every week it gets reset. So we just got through all 3 levels of the prison. Again, 2-player, 2-manning it, and makes it a little more challenging. As you know, if we had 3 people in there, we would have rolled through it even more easily. So, but you get points when you either get 30,000 during one. You have to do it during one round, and then you also will get. Well, not points. You get special rewards. I should put it that you should get special rewards when you get $30,000, 30,000 points per round, and then when you get 90,000 points total doing the prison, you will also get something special. So really, what it ends up being, since every round you get about 30,000, you're gonna have to do it 3 times. You're gonna end up going through the prison at least 3 times in order to try to get your rewards for the week.
For sure. And this means, since we're about 28, 29, we have to over-index this next round as much as possible. Because our whole thing with this is that we try to get... Usually you have to do it in 3 rounds unless you do really well. So we try to get as much here, and then the last round we can blow through. But again, we blew through that first round pretty fast. So
we blew through it, like time-wise, that was actually pretty quickly that we got through things. But of course we need to focus on getting the 30,000, and as Scoots mentioned, we gotta shoot for higher than 30 this round, in order to make sure that we hit our 90 within 3 rounds. So that's basically what we're gonna, you know, as we're chatting about Fallout and first single player games, you're gonna keep seeing some, probably just watch us play Prison during this hour, and hopefully people are just enjoying the sites, because you know the prison is a fun little mini game within the Destiny world. There's so much more to do in Destiny, but this is just every week it resets, and you get to play it again for some special rewards, and so it's a fun little thing to do every week.
I love it.
I think that's awesome.
I think it's my favorite part, aside from doing a raid, which, the raids, I can remember the raids to me, and I'm being a little dorky, surprise, surprise. The raids for me hold a very special place in my Destiny heart, I have to say.
Well, they're really kind of the first things that we did where we met random people online. So Scoots and I know each other way back. We made that very clear in the description of our channel. But generally, I'd say, like, I think I hate most everybody else. like in the real world, I'm not sure I really like anybody. Especially people I play or meet online. But anyway, Destiny, it really had a way of kind of cultivating a little community that I never really felt in any other game. Definitely.
And I hate people. I hate people too, and I was a little apprehensive. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little bit of hate going in, but then I still remember the first strike that I did, and man, once I started playing, I was like, this isn't so bad. And because
I guess I don't hate everybody playing Destiny. I definitely tend to hate people when I'm playing PvP in Destiny, because there's some people who just will wipe their asses with us when they do that.
Yes, I'm trying a little different strategy over here, by the way.
I see you over there. I'm looking at you, and I'm actually really trying to focus more on melees here myself. So, yeah. You know, we rolled through the first round of the prison so quickly, Scoop. I think we should really focus on trying to get a lot of points. We had about 4,000. What was it? 4,600, 4,900. I forget what it was.
Yeah,
but,
it was.
When we beat this first round. So here I'm going to bring some more ads out. I'm going to focus on the big guy. I don't think.
Yep.
Reinforcements are reinforcements.
Yep.
So yeah, I feel like what I was doing again. I have this super overpowered pulse rifle right now, like god roll pulse rifle. Maybe I shouldn't be using this if I'm trying to actually get melee kills.
You're just too good, buddy. That's your problem.
I know. Well, I keep on like shooting dudes, and then that means that we don't have guys for either one of us to come and melee and get the melee points for.
Yeah.
I really was just not paying attention. I was just like shooting, just like as we're talking. But really good conversation so far, Scoots. I love the topic of first player games or single player games. At one point that I'll try to finish off as we're talking. Oh, and I can respond. So good job just surviving that, Scoots. So people watching, Scoots either has the option of coming and getting me to revive me, or he basically has to like survive. You probably saw a timer on his screen of like how long, or no, actually I don't think you get a timer, Scoots, but it like displays last Guardian standing. I have a timer in my screen, like how long I have to respawn. It forces you to wait 30 seconds after you die. Either Scoots has to come get me, or I have to wait 30 full seconds, which doesn't seem like a long time, but like when Scoots is like surrounded and the only one left, it can get a little hairy.
It's a long time. I'm just gonna reinforcements. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw it out there and say. Alright, so just give it a sec.
I think we're doing better already. I feel like we're
absolutely
beat our score, at least the first round score. Just nailing the shit out of everybody. And I definitely did not do that first round, so.
No, we're doing.
I'm about to die. Okay.
I got you, man.
Gosh, I haven't been able to fully finish this thought, which is that,
it's tough.
I mean, I keep getting distracted by Destiny. Destiny it's an intense game. Hopefully, people just watching us play. We're not fantastic players. We're not like hardcore players. I mean, we've logged a lot of hours into the game, but like, hopefully, people are impressed. Like, we're not shitty at this game. I would say Scoots and I are like, we definitely know what we're doing. We've logged so many hours into it, you kind of have to know what you're doing if you've gotten this far. You're like practically a max level character. And
you have to,
damn it, let me finish this goddamn thought before we go on to anything else. The PlayStation Plus offerings, they were both great games. Just Cause, I think, was one of them, and that seems like a really good game. I forget what the other one was, but there was some. Oh, you know what? It was like some Assassin's Creed game. Which I would probably, I'm never gonna play that because I don't like that series. But both games, like I know there are plenty of people who love like Assassin's Creed. There's plenty of people who I think love the Just Cause game. It's like it totally seems like an awesome game. I mean, but I looked at the description and it said one player, and I was like, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play that game. And like, it seems weird. I would have never done that like before owning a PlayStation 4, you know?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'd be like, oh, a good game's a good game. I'm about to die, by the way, so just stay alive.
Yeah.
But we're meleeing the shit out of shit, so that's good. Just stay alive, do whatever you gotta do.
Our score's good.
Yeah, we're already rocking the house.
Talk about, I mean, part of the reason why I think we're dying a lot, I mean, there's definitely a modifier occurring. I mean, I don't have like full health. Oh wow, I'm gonna die, dude. Uh-oh. This is not good. No, come on. I don't know. We're not gonna die. Oh, I gotta... fuck. I'm sorry, dude. Like, I just spazzed.
Nah, that's all good, man.
Okay. Dude, our score was so good. It wasn't, like, fantastic, but it was definitely a lot higher than the first round. So, I was just, like, out there in the middle just meleeing people, which is... pretty much the exact opposite of what I did the first round, which is staying back and shooting and killing everybody. But
I'm gonna run off to the left. I'm gonna run off to the left again, and just in the first round, because it seemed to spread them out, and it was more melee friendly instead of having them all collected in just one big huge area.
Yeah, and I obviously we need to find a balance. instead of like running out there and just mailing everybody like a madman, I should probably like also retreat once in a while and kind of recollect.
You are a madman.
I'm playing like a madman right now. And then of course there's freaking guys with the shield. The shield guys, of course, make the meleeing a little bit harder, obviously. Whoa! What just did we both just die?
No, I'm still alive.
No, I just died. Apparently, I'm the one who died. So it just was weird. My screen seemed to suggest that there was a. Oh, my wife is here. How's it going, sweetie? What's going on? You going to bed? Okay. I'll be up in a little bit. And that's my wife, everybody.
Hello!
My wife is the best. Okay, and I'm respawning.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't get you.
Yep, no problem. No problem. You survived in that scenario where I did not recently. So, but I'm definitely doing my normal kills in the next round still. So, doing pretty good about that. And of course, you can let these guys, like the ones who can split, you can let those guys like just keep splitting and then punching some more. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. How you doing on Harold Scoots?
I'm okay on health right now. We have a lot of dudes following me. So that's good.
Punch the shit out of them. Alright, so what else were we talking about? We're talking about Fallout 4. What else is there to say about that? I mean, I think people probably get the point that we're making about how single-player games, they can still be really great in this generation of console gaming, but I don't know, maybe I feel like I moved on. My time is valuable. Look at the games we've been broadcasting. Like, we wouldn't even be able to, it wouldn't even make sense for Scoots and Bootz to have a broadcast where, like, we're just playing a single-player game. That's stupid. Like, hey, Scoots, why don't you just talk to me while I'm playing Fallout 4? You're not going to know what's going on in my game, but we're just going to talk about stuff, and then you could just pretend like you know what's going on in my game. I mean, that'd be, what a stupid podcast that would be.
Yeah, I would just have to tell you that that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it'd be like pitch that to some radio executives. It'd be like, that sounds like the worst radio show ever. But no, I mean, look, what are people watching right now? Scoots is over there shooting some dudes.
God, I'm gonna die.
I'm in the same arena as Scoots, and we're just like both working together, trying to like wipe out this endless wave of dudes, trying to get some points. And Scoots is trying to not die. Obviously, you didn't die, Scoots. Good job.
Thank you, sir. I'm just meleeing the hell out of some motherfuckers. Pardon my fucking fuck. Oh.
Yeah, you know, Destiny will get the juices flowing. You know, like.
Wow! Hello!
Oh, the boss is like right on me. Oh shit! I just died. Oh, Scoots is right there. Good job. Oh, Scoots, good. I see you doing your super.
I gotta run, dog.
You know, I probably should use my super once in a while. I'm so focused on. See, Anyway, go ahead.
It was just a tactical comment that I just figured out. If you turn your hammers on, but you do the one where you shoulder charge, you get melee credit. Okay. You get melee credit.
Oh, good idea. That's good.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, buddy, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
That's a good point. I should. I don't have that on right now. So hammers. Let me try to do this real quick while I'm in the menu. Sun charge.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
I've never used that. Like with this character, since it's my third build. I don't. And you know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
It's really awesome. Yeah, and then when there's a big crowd of them, and you're in a pinch, really, which is most of the time in this level.
Yeah, I just did it, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it works,
Thanks for the tip, man. That's a good idea, and we should both be doing that. Like, there's no reason why we both can't do that.
Absolutely. And
some prisons, the build of the prison is like you have to like kill with supers, and so like you need to set up your characters to like feed off one another. So you definitely don't want to have like the same like super where both characters are running both with Titans and both doing like shoulder charge. But this is
in this case we're doing it.
Let's just take advantage of the situation. Is what we're gonna do.
Oh, and we are.
Melee the fuck out of that guy. Anyway, so one thing that's pretty obvious is when we're playing Destiny, I'm pretty sure it seems like the blue cloud is definitely a little bluer than our other broadcast. It's just such a energy rush, especially when you're doing something really challenging in Destiny. Like, just get pumped. And I'm sorry, everybody who thought this was a family show. It's not true. This is not a family show. This is rated M for mature because Scoots and I are doing some serious Destiny right now. We're gonna probably curse a little bit.
Yeah, I don't swear, so. I don't mean to on the I don't mean to on the broadcast, but I mean, jeez, and what's a brother gonna do?
All right, I'd say we're having another good round, Scoots. I haven't even been looking at the boss. I've been trying to just melee everybody. So.
And that's the good call, because then the last round we can bomb sauce.
All right, so oh wow, there's probably like a good 2-3 rounds of ads left in this. Would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say.
Wow, we're kicking butt then.
And I'm shoulder.
We're almost already at 4,000. Oh yeah, you got your shoulder charge. Nice.
Oh, I certainly do.
Are you okay? I'm gonna try to grab some of your orbs. You need to generate more orbs, man.
That's the key to all success in Destiny. Generate more orbs.
There's a lot of inside jokes. Anyone who doesn't know Destiny is probably just like, what is going on right now? This is such a strange game. Alright, here we go. I'm going for it. Oh, wow. Apparently I don't have a lot of health, but I don't care.
That's my boots, man. You don't give a shit.
Wow, that was a good round there. Look at us. We're at like 6,000.
That's the way we like to do it. Yeah. Put our minds together, we do great things, Boots.
Yeah, that was a great tip about the shoulder charge being a melee credit. That's actually huge. Because that was one reason why I wasn't using supers. I was like, I don't want to do my supers because I need to like just get points for punching dudes. But great call, man. This is great.
Yeah,
we're gonna hit 30, no problem.
Yep, we should try to get 45 just for fun.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill the boss.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many ads though. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just got excited. But we're at like 6,700.
We're good. Oh yeah, we're fine.
I don't think we need to tiptoe our way through this quite so much. We'll get our 30.
Yeah. Oh, we're easily gonna get 30. It'll be good. It'll be good because we're so good. So good round, man. Awesome. Good round.
That was great. I mean, people got to see a little bit about what can happen if you lose your focus. And what is up, Scoots? That's another thing. Look at us. Like it's so easy in this game to just like interact with other players and like gesture to one another.
It really is.
Even strangers, when you encounter them in this game, like most of the time, like everybody you encounter in this game, they're just like friendly. They just like they're like there to help you instead of like fight against you. Dark Souls 3, that's definitely not the case. If people have been watching our broadcast, like Scoots and I are trying to work together, we've been getting like we will get invaded by another person, and it's like, here comes another player. God damn it! Like this guy's just gonna come and kill us.
Insta death over time.
And it's like frustrating when you encounter somebody else in that game. In Destiny, most of the time, I mean, somehow they built a game that makes you feel like you want to play with other people. I mean, it's impressive in that aspect. That's why we like it so much, I think.
That is correct, sir. Yeah, in a game like Dark Souls, I normally would be like, wow, that sounds like a horrible recipe, getting killed all the time. But my God, it's really quite amazing.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Dark Souls game, when you're just playing against the game, that's the awesome thing. But generally, I kind of just like encountering other people in the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Unlike Destiny, is the point I'm making. But here we go. I'm sorry. I see that you're down, Scoot, so I'm gonna try to retreat to safety.
Yeah, I ran my super there, and I definitely walloped down some dudes, so I had to run it to its end, and I might have died a little bit, but I got 12. I got 10.
Okay, so well, you're right in the middle, dude. I'm not gonna go get you.
No, I got 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm back in.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, like anyone who was watching, Scoots was in like the middle, right by that boss. So like, for me to go in there, that would have been sure death, and then we'd have to start over. The good news is we don't have to start over this round. I mean, hopefully that's pretty clear as we've been playing. That like once you clear a round, you keep going from wherever you left off in the round. But it still sucks when especially when you get a good round in, and you're like, and you have to redo the whole thing. Try to get more punching points back.
Yeah, punching's not the easiest in these prisons because the swarm is real.
And you know what? I got a super rush. Probably. Although you know what? There's not many ads right now, so I'm gonna save it. Where's your super at, Scoots?
I used it, and that's when I died. But I got a I ran a train on these motherfuckers.
Nice. Where are you right now? Oh, okay, I see you.
I'm in the middle, and we got forcements.
All right, so let's follow me so you can hopefully get my orbs after I use my super.
Okay.
I'm gonna go off to the right here. So
got you. All right. He's crushing it, folks.
Oh, come on.
Nice. I got tons of orbs, and I got my Superman. Thank you very much.
Nice. Awesome. So, and that's another cool thing. Like, when you get your super, and when you perform your super, your teammates will get orbs, which helps your teammates get their super. And so basically, both teammates just kind of continually feed off one another as long as they keep getting supers. And so that's how they encourage the co-op. It's like, you know, you want to keep working together so that you can keep getting max points as you go. And somehow Bungie just made this an amazing co-op game. I mean, just look at what we're doing right now. This is really awesome. Nice job, just get this there. And I'm almost dead, so I'm gonna retreat.
No worries,
do you remember how many points we had? Do you remember how many points we had when we were at round 2 last game?
Like 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I just like, for whatever reason, I was distracted. I was like talking about whatever, and I was just going to town on the boss and not paying attention. So
yeah, it's definitely we definitely have another round here.
Get all the rounds of ads.
Yep.
Punch the heck out of some ads right now. Nice job, Scoots. I see you right there.
Put him in a body bag, Johnny.
Nice. Is that another, what's the Rocky 3 reference? You said something from Rocky 3. Uh-oh. Last Guardian standing.
Yeah, I went on a massive punching spree, I won't lie. So just stay alive, or if you think you can get me, but just stay alive.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to punch some people. How long do you have? What's your
10 seconds.
10 seconds? Okay. It looks like I could probably get to you, but I don't want to.
No, I got 5, 4.
In the meantime, I'm going to keep punching people. Oh, hey, there's the boss. I probably shouldn't just go right after him.
Yeah, generally bad idea.
Were you able to, if you were down, Scoots, were you able to like jump into my play and watch what I was doing a little bit?
Yes, I did. Certainly do.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
I did.
I was going to say that's probably a good way to do it. You know, that way people get to see my excellent playing. I mean, I'm sure they can assume that what I'm doing over here is fantastic, and it's amazing to watch, actually.
Yep. We need to punch this servitor to death. I'm gonna go punch his ass.
Are there no more rounds with ads? I'm guessing not. What the heck is he doing? Uh oh.
Did I get him? No.
No, and
just don't.
And I was like right in there too. I almost died. So
yeah, just shoot him, dude. It doesn't matter.
That's a good idea. Oh, you know what? I can super him.
Oh, that would be great.
And there he goes.
That was sweet. I think in the second, at the end of the second round, I think we were at like a 13 or something, dude. It was pretty.
Yeah, I feel like it was actually quite a bit lower than where we're at. So I think we're in good shape. Like, and as we mentioned at the end of the last round of prison, we only need to get 30 one time or above 30 one time. You need to get a total of 90 after you get through 3 rounds. But then you have to do 30 just one time, or 30 or above, of course. So we're at 19 right now. We have in the third round, the multipliers for beating everybody is that much higher. Like each round gets higher and higher as you go through. So
True.
Anyway, whew. All right, man, this is intense though. That's one thing. The other games we've been playing, Scoots, I feel like it's a little bit easier. It's a little easier to like chat and be more relaxed. Like Destiny is. I'm gonna have to learn how to like chat and like snipe at the same time. It's a little bit of a challenge.
My main disadvantage for that is I'm not 10 years old. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyone who's 13 or under has an automatic advantage when it comes to like first-person shooting games because they were like born playing first-person shooters. And Scoots and I think it's probably our first. Anyway, go back and rewatch our episodes. We talked about how we're longtime gamers, and of course, what we grew up with was not a game that was anything like this. This is
oh, God no.
Well, I mean, I don't even know how to like. I don't even know how I'm able to play this game right now. We're both so old and decrepit. It's like, how are we playing this?
It's very true. What Bootz just said is very true.
We're not that old.
I'm decrepit. I'm decrepit.
We're definitely not 13.
I'm decrepit as shit. I gotta go. If I was silent for a second, that's because I was cashing my social security check.
Well, you know, you gotta do that.
My paper check.
Is that that time of month? Dang it! I better go do mine too.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I can't wait. I can't wait. And you know what? Scoots and I will probably still be playing games together when we're that age, and at least I hope we will be.
I hope so too.
We've been bros for a long time. Scoots is my best man at my wedding. You know, just don't throw that out there. We were college bros, and we were just through a lot of stuff together, man. How long has it been? Has it been like 15 years since college? I mean, that's probably dating ourselves.
It's been about 15 years, yeah. 15, 06, you know, but longer. I mean, yeah, it's been a while.
No, dude, 2002 actually.
Yeah, I met you in 2002.
Yeah, 2002 is like when we hung out, like we graduated, like we both left college, graduate school, around 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. So, anyway, we're old as hell.
But I don't feel like I don't feel a day over fucking 100 though, so that's good. Jesus.
Look at our score, dude. We're at 25,000 right now. So, but anyway, should I die, dude? Careful. But anyway, I was gonna say, like, I think I'm hoping that games will continue to evolve where it'll enable people to play with their friends, because it's just another opportunity to get together with friends. I mean, like, Scooch and I get together plenty in real life. We hang out. We do real world things too.
We do.
But you know, like, it's not that we can get together all the time, and we don't live like right next door to each other or something like that. So it's like, it's pretty awesome that gaming enables us to just like have one more avenue of hanging out, getting together, and just being like, hey, if we got a little bit of free time in the evening, and everything else in your life is set for like an hour. That's why we call this the Detoxify hour. It's like, it's kind of like the time of the week where you get to just play with a buddy, play a game, and like just escape from the real world. And it's fantastic. I'm having a ton of fun right now. And,
I am too, and it's doing one of our favorite things, playing the prison. Wow, and almost died, and I died. So please.
Yeah, you know what? I've been the one dying a lot this round. So
yeah.
And I feel like what is going on with our score? It was.
I don't know.
I feel like we were like capping out, and we were like getting close to 30, and then it's like, I know that. I don't know. Anyway, I really hope we get 30 this round. I'd be kind of disappointed if we don't.
Yeah, I'll be very disappointed. So let's.
What is going on right now? I feel like I'm kind of lost.
I know, me too. I feel like something's going on.
Maybe we need to like focus on the game. Like, let's maybe we'll I'll try to stop jabbering on about mindless stuff and focus on the game for about a second. Maybe people will actually enjoy watching So we need to focus on the fucking boss, I guess. You know, like there's no ads right now.
Okay, ads,
And
ads.
here they come. And I've got a super, so I don't know if you can see where I'm at. I'm gonna try to like make a whole bunch of orbs for you.
Okay, I got my super as well.
We gotta. So we were just talking about how like one of the things you should do is like feed off of each other with your supers, and I haven't been doing that. I'm just about to die, dude. God damn it.
I got you, brah.
All right. Well, our score's back up to a decent amount. It's just wow. I feel like we're. So
Okay, I got my super.
20. Nice. I'm gonna try to follow you. Try to get some orbs after you kill a bunch of dudes.
Fuck are all they?
I know. Yeah, it's like the other thing.
The map is red with them, but I can't find them.
Alright, here's another round. Is there another round? Yeah, reinforcements.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're pretty close to 30,000, but we'd alluded to this before, like, it will, they'll take away points if you take too long. So that's,
Yep, I just almost died there, so.
Yeah, me too. I'm right behind you. Sometimes we just gotta, like, run away. There's like so many wizards and stuff. I hate those wizards. Oh, Scootz is getting the sword out. I like it. I like it a lot.
I think there was a thing for heavy, which I don't care about, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not as much as when you get the melee, of course. Alright, so we're above 30. I mean, not by much. We should probably not dilly-dally too much, because we could lose some points here, but we gotta probably move things along to keep our score from getting reduced. Gosh, I feel like I'm non-stop like low on health in this level right now.
I do too. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what that's about. I know that there's like the solar burn or whatever. So all these like pools of flame everywhere are just probably killing us. So
just
right,
destroying.
This guy's gonna get a little bit of the Galhorn right now. I mean, anybody who knows Destiny knows about the Galhorn, I'm sure. We got the reinforcements, right?
Yes, we do.
I have no like super. I'm about to get a super right now.
Okay, I'm getting blasted. Man.
Alright, our score's at 33,000 now, so hopefully that means we won't actually go down far enough to be under 30,000.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty safe here.
We should be in the clear.
Let's take this boss out if we can.
Yeah, I would say that maybe we just need to take the boss out.
And there he goes.
Good job.
So we are at 36.
36,000. 36 gold. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Alright, so now the stress is off because we don't have to worry about getting over 30,000 on our next round. What's our time looking like, Scootz? I actually didn't.
We are actually very good question. With that round, it's pretty much going to take us to the end. We're actually over by about 3 minutes because this game just.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this game blows by. But
oh my god, an hour can just pass in no time. So
yeah.
We're probably going to do one more round, but we obviously we won't broadcast it. We've been trying to keep our shows to an hour. So
yeah.
So that was great timing then. Actually, we beat that boss just now.
Yeah, it was super fun, and we're going to do another round off air, but what I can say to everybody who's watching and who's going to check this out, first of all, we greatly appreciate all your support. Like I said, we realize not a lot of people have checked this out yet, but it doesn't matter to us because we'd be doing this anyway. So we're just glad if you do check it out, you kind of take a peek into the Bootz and Scootz world, and had a great time doing Destiny. Can't wait for Destiny 2. I think we're about 13 days away. And
coming soon.
Yes, sir. Any final thoughts from you, Bootz?
I'm gonna keep saying it because I think it's a great model. It's really why we decided to do our Bootz and Scootz show. We thought there was we know there's a lot of gaming channels out there where you can watch people who are super good at gaming, super high level, just dominating gameplay, and I know that that's fun to watch. I love watching that myself. But Scoots and I are just real guys, and we wanted to bring a channel to people where like just it's all about the chat and people who are similar mindseted casual gamers like watching co-op, like watching just two dudes relaxing, having fun, playing games, talking about whatever's on their mind. Come for the game, but stay for the chat. That's kind of our motto. Hopefully people will check us out, and we'll just join the conversation. That's what we like. We want to talk to people who are like us and who like playing games the way we do. So hopefully we find a couple of people out there who will enjoy watching us.
Well said, Bootz. Thanks again for everybody joining us. And for the Bootz and Scootz Detoxify Hour, this is Scoots.
And this is Bootz.
And you've been watching the Bootz and Scootz channel, and y'all have a great night.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.